So yeah, welcome back everyone to the next part of my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Obviously, in the last part, we saw what happened to the Science of the Seventh Dawn. So we're now here in Eastern Final Land, trying to just do our best because we don't know what to do. We don't actually know what to do. So we're going to speak to Marcus and continue trying to do what we do best and be the hero, of Eorzea. So let's start it. So he has a personal request to make of you. Okay. Excuse me, Grub. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what, I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. A coin, oh my god, coin purse. Oh my god. English is a struggle at times. That should cover it. I can't believe I just failed on coin purse. Holy. That's a new low. That is a new low. Born and bred in England. Doesn't know how to speak it. No, because when it comes to words that start with co, normally it's like, oh no, oh no. There's a word that comes to mind and I can't remember it. Back to school for you. Oh, please don't torture me with more English lessons, please. Please, no. Ah, a ballpoint chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know? Doll's balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. We definitely overpaid for that. And they didn't say a price, we just give them money. Like, we just give them 1,000,000 gil, and they're just there like, yes, yes, I love it. Thank you, thank you. No change for you. Like, we don't even get pocket money back. They just accepted the money and just like, no bartering from me. Literally, yeah, it's gonna cost a lot. Okay. This guy would not last in the real world. Have you bought the tools I requested? And boom, hand over. This is where they ask, have you got any of the money back? No. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands. My hands. They moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Has he lost his memory? Pardon me, Grub. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Eleanor. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it's best that it will be returned to him. This person seems to have lost their memory. Like, if they don't know how they've done something, but, like, they did it so naturally, that's usually a sign that, like, yeah, they've lost their memory. But they're, like, the motor skills, like, the motor hand skills are still pretty good. Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? God damn. Let's hand over. Never before have I seen such a... Has this got another meaning that I don't know about? Strange, odd. Okay. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlond. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquet said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But mayhap more importantly, how did Marquet manage to repair this device? I knew he had talents for trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. I don't know. Marquet kind of seems a bit odd. Doesn't seem to be with the church. You know what I mean? Very old meaning of the word. Gotcha. Sister Eleanor is staring at you with the great sadness in her eyes. I recognize you now, Grub. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Wiccan Sands and are prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part may help you find closure. So you want me to go back there? Okay. After what happened, that's a bit naughty. I will allow that. Okay, we have to go back to this one. Vesper Base shopkeeper. Do they not know who, like, how they got to us? You don't look like one of those church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified body over yonder. No one's come to claim him, so off to Lishyard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of those faces? Nah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to Lichard out of the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying the others, I've a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks starting to turn. Oh. Next area. Is it a dungeon quest? Is that a level dungeon? And is it for the let's see, let's look at the map here. Is it for not Capable Mines? It's a place that I've been. Central Final Land? No, it's gotta be. Don't hold it head. No. Like Quan or something. No, is it this one? Over here? The Sunken Temple of Quan. Is this the dungeon? Because I haven't got the quest yet, but I know it's the leveling up one. Okay. Let's disconcerted coachman. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they complain if you're rough. Jesus Christ, mate. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in 1 trip? Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then? Or cuts his cry. Okay. I'll probably pick up the quest then. Just so we can do it. I think I know who you mean. That guy. Nedrick. Okay, their chocobo can fly. I'm jealous. I am jealous. I want my chocobo to fly. Come on, come on. Let's finish this before I die of old age. They've really separated Neuraxia's so that you knew it was Neuraxia's body. It should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to Lichard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Wait. No, no. Wrong place. Wrong place. Wrong place. Can't drive, bro. Oh, it's a level 50 dungeon. Gotcha. So it's not a side quest, it's a dungeon. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we can wait to do it. I'm level 51, but I can still wait. We can complete this though. Bringing out the dead. Bum 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 bum. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that, in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Fal's realm. There are no MSQ dungeons between level 32 and 34, so it's all quest lines now. Sheesh. 41. Ah, okay. That's not too bad then. I've got 6 levels to go before the next dungeon. The Eleanud wishes to discuss one of the scions who perished at the Wakened Sands. Although we cannot perform rites for most... Oh, we can perform rites for most of the scions. There is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. That's fair. Let's take Neuraxia back to Little Solace. So that means we need to go to Gridania, however you pronounce it. And it costs a lot less to travel from here, to be fair. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people. I don't know what is going on. There's a lot of people. I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna run away because... yeah. I don't know what's happening. Let's travel to the Hall Fawn Hut. Bots or maybe some event. It's probably an event or something. They all had the same like name. So probably bots for an event. So we need to give these to the sylphs, and yeah, it'll be a tough one for them. I'm pretty sure we met Neurexia here before actually going to the Wigan Sands, but that could be mistaken. It could be mistaken with that. Do do do. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Ah, Neurexia! But this one does not understand. Muxio. This one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walker One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neurexia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one. At once. So obviously we would explain that it was the Imperials, Garlands. So, not only Neurexia, but many of Walker One's friends were lost as well. Neurexia! Neurexia went to Final at the behest of this one. Walker One was with Neurexia at the end. Tell this one that Neurexia was brave. Tell this one that Neurexia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walker One's words. Thank you for bringing Neurexia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neurexia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. We've got the sylphs on our side, and that is... Nux, you told me yourself there is not a dungeon between level 32 and 44. What are you doing? You're trying to scare me? Well, are you sure? I am fairly positive by that. Myself, because I've seen the spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet itself tells me that there is no dungeon for a very long time. And the next dungeon, and I'm gonna say it, in Pursuit of the Past, it's spoilers. But no, I need to travel back all the way to no, not over here at all. Fanalan. And I'm driving. Oh no, it's starting good. Not good at all. I don't know what you mean. Unless I'm just gonna quickly open this up. Okay, let's return back to Elenid. Obviously we've just done the right thing. We've done the right thing. Pardon me, in handing the body back, because you know we have our traditions. Obviously they'll have their own as well, so it's only fair. It's my shark, the Major General. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends? If so, I will remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Grub. I will take a... I'll take... Yeah, I'll take that. Get some gil. I mean, I have 430,000, but you know, you can never have too much. Take the cash money. Yeah, everything else was pointless. Marquette believes he is being watched. I'm not imagining it, Grub. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It'll only take a moment. What if it takes longer than a moment? Okay. You are being watched. Oh no, I'm not in the right bar. Have I not equipped the one that you... No, this is the same one. Ah. That makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't changed anything. Okay, so the Imperials were watching the church. That is very strange. How did they know we're here already? You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. Well, why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me for a moment alone. Wait. Father Illude must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Okay. Heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is Garlond steel. Which means the man who was watching Marque was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. We go for the money again. Yeah. Right. Alpha Node? Or Nod? Alpha Node? No, there's someone else, right? No, it is. I was gonna say.
Be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garlond. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
was gonna say he looks like someone I've seen in other people's playthroughs. I could tell by just his face. And he's still got like the thing on. Alfina. Okay, thank you.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
It's French. Ah, okay.
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alfino Leveilleur, at your service.
Oh, they literally said the name. Alfino.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the second name though, so okay. Alfino is good.
'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction.
Say Alfie, yeah.
Leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Oh, why do they just keep summoning primals? Like, are you stupid? Good lord.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Great.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Let's go. Silence our force.
They need my airship. They need me.
I like the grid effect. Ooh, okay. Eastern Fanalon has increased in mount speed. Let's go. Okay, if we quickly have a look at mount speed now in this area. Only Western Noska is at 1. Which is interesting. But that's fine for now. Okay, so we've now got Sid back. And Sid is great from what I've heard and what I've seen from other people's playthroughs. So I'm really looking forward to this. So who do we need to speak to? Yeah. He who waited behind. Brother Illud has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garlond would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Grub. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew properly in the wake of the calamity, much like the great Gaboo Wall of Yulda. I always get that wrong. It's fine. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Cortas. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Full Guard Float, the closest sailment to Cortas. Mayhap the Serpent stationed there have the records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need for you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid Grub. Okay, so we're going back to Gridania again. We need to go back to Northgard, so if we quickly check the map. Go back to here. And it seems like we're heading towards Cortas for the MSQs, which is good. Because we haven't really been there much apart from our Dragoon. And honestly, the Dragoon quests were really fun. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them a lot. Okay. Is there else I can assist you with, sir? Enterprise. You speak of Master Garlond's ship, yes? Aye, I needn't refer to the records. I know that airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurtas. What became of it after? That I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifort. That's how I'm saying the name. At Florentil Spire. He was on duty that day, and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Well, lucky for us, Sid is around. And lucky for everyone else, Sid is around. We have Sid. Okay, after completing this quest, we might actually hit level 52. Okay, we need 14,000 XP. I'm pretty sure they give more than 14,000 XP each quest, so. Also, why does this weather look like the UK right now? Like, my goodness. You have come in search of Vortifort? Then, well met. For you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snows came to Cortas. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Okay, so he did level up indeed. Okay, cold reception. Obviously going to Cortas where it's snowy. Always going to be cold there, isn't it? Of course it is.